Hi there, welcome to our little trip video that I like to put these together. I mean, if like me, you love to travel or you love looking at travel videos, you'll enjoy this. We went around Italy, some places in Greece, Montenegro. We love to travel. Been away 30 times in the last few years now, all because of our little girl. You know, I wanted to show her the world, not just in books, but in real places, face to face. And we love a little face when we go around the world. We started in Venice. Beautiful place. If you've never been, this was our first time. Magical place. We went on a cruise in the middle of our trip to Venice either side. I'd never get over the size of these ships and how they make them float. If you've never been on a Royal Caribbean cruise, I highly recommend it. One of the most beautiful ports to sail out of is Venice, just an amazing place. And one of the most beautiful places, again, was our first stop, which was Kotor, Montenegro, a UNESCO top 25 port. It's a protected heritage site, and you can see why. Just breathtaking to sail into. Little town at the bottom of the hills as well, full of history. We had a tour around. If you've never been on a Caribbean cruise, Royal Caribbean cruise, the facilities are amazing. It is literally a floating city, full-scale gymnasts, entertainment, movie theatre, casino. I think there's 11 decks. It's just humongous. Here we are in Corfu. I love that kind of little tunnel video there. She's discovering something around the corner. It really broadens her horizons, that little girl Ava. Next stop was Athens. I love history, and just walking up these ancient paths to this first ever recorded Western city, you just wonder who else has kind of charged up there in attack or in civilizations previously, and a powerful Acropolis there. This was sailing away from Athens. I just thought it was a really cool part of the day. Beautiful lights, the stars were shining, the sea breeze was in full effect. The restaurant and the open deck movie theatre also on the Caribbean cruise, which are great features, especially if you've got kids. This was in Agostini. You just go in down this cave and it opens out into this beautiful, just like a movie, you know, like the movie The Beach. Have you seen that? When people go discovering stuff, I feel like real life discoverers. We had such a lot of fun there. And later on in the day, one of the few places in the world where the turtles, they don't migrate, so you can catch them if you're lucky all through the year. That was just amazing to see that. I'll never forget that. We actually saw wild dolphins in front of the boat as well. On to Kefalonia. Just what you think of as traditional Greece. White tops, blue paint and white paint everywhere, beautiful beaches. Playing a little game in one of the swimming pools on top of the cruise ship there. I just wanted to give you a feel of the ship. If you've never been on a cruise, people think, oh, I'm going to feel trapped. You absolutely don't. It's just humongous and you stop every day. This is San Marco Square, I believe. I would highly recommend Florian's. It isn't cheap, but it's definitely worth the experience. I mean, you only live once, right? Also highly recommend the gondola ride. In all honesty, we've been to Singapore. That wasn't as expensive as Venice. Probably one of the most expensive places we went to. But we'll have these memories forever, so I highly encourage you to find a way to come to this place. When you're on the gondola ride, you open out into this grand canal. And you saw previously we stumbled onto a wedding. These things happen when you travel a lot. You just have these little stories that you can remember. I'd just be totally boring without traveling so much. I know I would be. But I have some interesting stories. And the views and the memories and sharing it with the people that you care about like we do. It's just so special. I highly invite you to travel as much as you physically can. I mean, everyone regrets when they get older, don't they, about not doing things and not going places. So, whatever you need to do, make it happen. Also, I highly recommend getting the private boat to and from the airport. Again, it isn't cheap, but the typical bus transfer on the water, very slow, very hot, can make you feel queasy. This is just 30 minutes of fun, cutting through the waves, splashing everybody. So I highly recommend that you upgrade to this if you're at all able to. Best part, it costs us 64 cents. We're part of a travel concept that really has helped us travel 30 times in the last few years, so feel free to reach out to me if you want to know more info. We just had an amazing time, and I hope you enjoyed these memories with us.